This podcast contains explicit content, language, and sexual situations. It is intended for adults 18 years of age and older. These thoughts and opinions expressed are not those of any specific employer, group, or individual.
Fed up with the rat race, we decided to sell everything and move to Cancun, Mexico.
Now we do what we love.
Work, party, and play at the Desire Resorts. After 16 years in the lifestyle, we thought we saw it all. We were so wrong.
So wrong. Oh my God, so wrong. Now we want to share the fun that we get to have every day. So come to room 77. Let's play.
Well, hello, everyone. Hello, Lauren. How are you?
I was just about to say, what if I told you right now I needed to put chapstick on?
I'd say that I've been living with that for almost 18 years.
Oh my God, now I can't stop thinking about chapstick.
I will pause it and you go get your chapstick.
Okay.
And, we'll be right back. Okay. All right. How's that feel?
It's so much better. I literally didn't think I could concentrate if I didn't have chapstick on.
I understand. But it's all better now,
It's
right?
why I love you. You're so easygoing with my idiosyncrasies.
Well, here we are. It is a very special episode.
This is a special episode.
Today, we're going to take you on a little bit of a journey. Lauren,
Like a choose your own adventure?
maybe more of like, can you give me like some light background music, maybe some strings so I can maybe explain a little louder? In a world where two swingers almost a little too loud.
Oh, sorry.
Two swingers risk their lives fighting for a way to survive. Coming this summer. Now, we're going to take you on a little bit of journey. And at first, you're going to be like, oh, cool. And then you're going to be like, oh, my. And then you're going to be like, oh, shit. So we're going to try to bring it to you in an order that makes a little bit of sense, but is also kind of maybe entertaining at the same time. Now, we make a very conscious effort to keep this as positive and as light as possible. If you want to hear something other than that, there are hundreds of other amazing podcasts out there that you can go listen to.
On a more serious note.
Yeah, that have a different tone. That is not our tone. But in this one, we are going to maybe brush up against some negative things. And we apologize if it comes off a little bit dark or maybe even complacent. But that's not our goal. Our goal is actually to get the truth out there.
Yeah.
Make sure that we are representing ourselves in the light that we like to represent ourselves in, which is honest and trustworthy.
Well, this is our platform, so we have the space to say what we want to our listeners.
Right. But I have some anger inside of me.
I know. I'll try and calm you down.
All right. So here's basically the gist of it. So we've been waiting since March, basically, to go back to the resort and start the workshops over for a lot of different reasons.
Yeah.
Number one, we love doing it.
Yeah.
Number two, we really used the resort for some really good content that we have. But a lot of it, too, is we make a lot of our living through tips at the resort.
Yes.
And that is something that was, financially crunching us.
Yeah.
So we went back in, when did we go back? June?
End of June.
Mid-June. So we go back in June and everything's really going fine. People are lovely. The resort's not as full as it usually is. People are generous. People are coming to the workshop. Everybody knows you cannot step on that resort with a symptom. If you have even a trace of a symptom, you cannot come back to work for 14 days. At least that's the bare minimum. They take your temperature going in, going out. They ask you a bunch of questions. You have to scan a barcode on your phone, and they do everything at the hotel to really protect their guests and their employees. So there is no way that as employees, we ever stepped foot on that property with symptoms. It was impossible. Yes, we did have COVID.
Yes.
We did catch COVID. But the important part of that is we caught COVID at Desire while we were staying there as guests of the resort. So we stayed at the resort. We know exactly who we got our COVID from.
Right.
A wonderful little gift that we got. But at no time did we teach a workshop or attend a workshop with symptoms. In fact, the first segment of this podcast was recorded the same day as our last workshop at the resort. And if you listen to it, there's nothing about us that sounds sick or symptomatic. The next day is when we started to
self-quarantine.
And then this woman turned on us like, no, it was not a bat that started COVID. It was Richard and Lauren.
Hell yeah.
Originally from Wuhan, China, if you didn't know. But that's not only it. She twisted some facts around, really fucked up our lives in a major way. So that's sort of one of the stories that we'll go into a little bit later. Now we're going to get into the story with our first segment of what our time was like there. Then we're going to come back and we're going to check in and we're going to tell you, it's like a Tarantino film. We're just giving you some information up front. And then we're going to go into the story and then we're going to come back and we're going to wrap it all up and tell you exactly what happened and how fucked up it was. That's the oh shit part of this story.
Samuel L. Jackson's in it, right?
Yeah.
At some point.
Yeah. Get this motherfucking COVID out of this motherfucking hotel. That's it. So we're going to start off our trip up to Desire and then we'll be back. But before we do that, we have to talk about this amazing new place where you can go creep on people like we do. It's called Alt Playground at altplayground.net. Don't go to .com. It will take your soul. .net, but it is a new fun and safe place for people to connect in that lovely non-monogamous way. They have video profiles now, a bunch of other cool things that keep coming out every month.
Yeah, they're always launching new stuff.
But that's not the fun part. The fun part is going on there, whether it's a video or whether it's a profile, is just scrolling and creeping and scrolling and creeping, which is what we do to most of those photos. Sometimes I touch myself, but I don't want that to creep you out.
That's part of the creeping.
But it is kind of creepy. So the last people that we were creeping on, who was it, Lauren? Bring them up on the altplayground.net.
Love Life 804.
Love Life 804, which took our breath away and made us say, hey, lady, I would like to stick myself inside of you.
I would like to sit on your face.
So this couple looks really, really hot. I would believe that he is a giant. 6'6"?
No, 6 foot to 6'2".
Oh,
Lord.
I thought he was 6 feet, 6 inches.
0.2.
I was like, I want to see you climb him.
Yeah.
As far as she goes, she is really beautiful.
The top part of their profile where you can like select the bars and scroll them all the way over or whatever, to me says, we are DTF.
Yeah.
We want touching, we want kissing, oral, fucking, we want it all.
So they have these bars over on this website. So they go all the way. If you say like oral and you have the bar and it's like oral, full power all the way.
So doing it.
Floor it.
Yes.
So this is what on her, she has a maybe down for strap on.
Yeah.
With a female.
Yeah.
And I would like to turn that maybe into a full throttle.
Yeah.
Let's do
it.
I think that you could. I feel like you're persuasive enough. I would like to lick them everywhere.
Yes.
They live, it looks like in Virginia?
804. Virginia.
Yeah.
Sure. That sounds right.
I think it's Virginia.
In Washington or something, maybe.
Go online and find Love Life 804. Get a date with them.
Yeah.
Let us know how it went.
They're hot.
We're going to send them an email and say we creeped on you, and hopefully we'll get to see more of their photos.
Love it.
Remember, go to altplayground.net.
Join our community while you're there. Room 77.
All right, Lauren, drop it.
Camera shot, it's hot to snap a shot at Lucci. Put the heat on your ass if you sat in my jacuzzi's head, bleeding you redheaded like Danny Bonaducci. I did that on Instagram.
That was awesome.
Thank you so much.
So, hey, how are you?
Good. I am Tanner.
Yeah, we finally got a little bit of a tan. The last time we were on this photon.
I don't know what that is.
The last time we were on this futon, I was having sex with Uranus.
Yeah, you were.
Yeah. So that was a good episode. People seem to really like the video. We surprisingly watching us fuck did very well. So with all that pent up sexual frustration, we had gone up to Desire RM and we did our second workshop there, which was really good. We actually pulled in, mathematically anyway, half of the hotel. So half of the hotel came to our workshop.
That's amazing.
Pretty impressive.
Yeah.
So half the people showed up to fucking our class.
That's
which
awesome.
I thought was really great. And they were super generous and super nice. We had affiliates there that smuggled us in way too much gum.
They told me the last minute they were doing carry-on. I was like, oh, shit.
Yeah, because this was gum we paid for. They didn't like gift it to us or anything. We just bought like a shit ton of gum. We're a little concerned they were going to get stopped in customs. And really sweet people.
I know, they're so sweet.
And he took one of the packs out and took a piece and chewed it just to sell it so that he didn't come off as a smuggler.
Yeah, he put some in his pocket and he's like, and I thought I'd try a piece.
Yeah.
I got to make it real.
We almost killed him. He was like, my lips were numb. I don't know what the hell. Thank you so much for doing that, you two. And also for booking through us. We had a really good time with them. People that you look at, you're like, there's no way these people are in the lifestyle. But they weren't really in the lifestyle, were they?
They had started in January. So it was sort of like they were still trying to figure out their jam. And they texted me and said they listened to the
Right.
last episode on the plane ride home.
Oh, really?
Yes. And they were like, it was so hot.
I gotta hear that later because I didn't even hear that story yet. But so we decided to use some of our points to get our free nights over there. And we were going to stay Friday, Saturday, and
Yes.
leave Sunday. That is correct, right?
Yes.
Those are the correct days.
That was
So basically, the people that we did the workshop for are the people that we are going to be staying at the hotel with. And we got yellow bands. We got yellow bands. They were out of the white ones. And they were like, here, we'll go find some white ones. And we're like, no, we want the yellow bands. So we go in and we always want to be the nicest guests. We don't want to complain about anything.
Right.
Right. So we get in there and the air conditioning is working-ish.
Yeah.
Right. So they're like, is everything okay with the room? We're like, yeah. And they're like, what? Tell us. I'm like, well, the air conditioner is working, but it's not working really well. They're like, well, we'll go fix it. We're like, no. No, just fix it for the next people. We're going to be fine.
Good.
Now, this was a fuck up on our part, which we'll get to later. So our objective is pretty clear. Spread our seed and get rid of this vampire look we have going on. Right.
It's so 2017.
It's just out. I am not going to be happy unless I wind up in the burn ward tonight at Hospital. Mm-hmm. I burned the crap out of myself. I'm completely red.
You were using the massage oil.
I was.
A few people are like, we were wondering what sunscreen you were using.
Nope, just straight up oil.
Like he's basting himself and flipping on the half hour.
We were by the pool in the front section, which is the greatest spot. Like right by where the gazebo is, that little palapa thing. Mm-hmm. It's a great spot because it's got great sun. You get to see everybody. You're sort of front row. The only thing that wasn't great about this particular spot is the guy who sells cigars on the beach was incredibly aggressive, I would say.
Yeah.
And not in a like, hey man, I got some good smack for you. No. Had a completely different tactic.
Yeah.
This was his tactic. Hooty hoo. Hooty hoo. Hooty hoo. Now, when he did that the first time, my childlike instincts kicked in and I ran to the beach. And I'm like, hooty hoo, what's up? What's going on? You said the secret call. Hooty hoo.
You're in the club.
And then just like my friends, he asked me if I wanted to buy cocaine. And I said no. But that would happen every 20 minutes. You'd hear, ooh, ooh, ooh. Is he selling drugs or doves? What is happening?
I don't know.
So we needed to have some sex while we were there.
So I was ready.
I was ready too, but the numbers are down. So mathematically, your chances are already down because the numbers are down. That's just math.
Right.
But when I walked in, I met a gal by the pool.
Yes.
That introduced herself like this. And this took a lot of the guesswork out for me. She said, hi, I'm going to fuck you before you leave here. I've never heard that one before. Okay.
And your name is?
Hi. Very nice to meet you. They were really cute. Jeff and Karen. Karen, I think 30s. Were they in their 30s?
Yeah.
Everybody's sort of in their 30s.
Yeah. That's what's happening,
I don't even
Richard.
know if they are. I'm just getting so old that everybody's in their 30s now. But she was really, really funny. She had a really good sense of humor. She laughed at all my jokes. That was the most important.
That's how you judge a good sense
That's
of
how you get me. But she was inebriated.
To say the least.
When we were at the pool, because we showed up at like the foam party time, right? So she wasn't like obnoxious or she wasn't like a bad drunk.
Well into vacation mode.
Yeah, she was in vacation mode. Nothing annoying about her. Pretty and
Cute as a button.
her husband, Jeff, he was also
Cute as a
very,
button.
very sweet. Although he did have this one little habit that I pointed out to him that was he would just stand places as if he was waiting for somebody, but he wasn't waiting for somebody. He would just sort of stand there. Kind of had a grin on his face the whole time. And it wasn't in a creepy way.
No.
I told him, I was like, why do you just stand places? He's like, I have a hard time just sitting down. Really sweet, not in a creepy way, but it does look like he may murder someone at some point. So they were really, really cool. And now this is the gal who said, I'm going to fuck you before you leave. We get into the pool, foam party. I don't really enjoy foam party. Do you like foam party?
I like the foam party on the side if I'm on the side of the pool because I like to dance.
Yeah, I just don't like it in there, man. I would like the foam party if it lasted like 7 minutes. Oh, look at the foam. All right, shut it down. So we stayed through that. And then we had dinner that night. I don't remember laughing that hard with you at dinner since we have dated. So thank you for that. I had an amazing time that night. I want to say thank you.
Yeah.
I laughed really hard. So we went out that night to the party. We meet up with Jeff and Karen. We are about 2 glasses of water in.
Yes.
They are on another planet drunk.
Oh my God.
Because I walked out that night and I was like, you're probably going to get laid tonight. I mean, this is going to happen. That's what she said. I literally don't have to do anything. All I have to do is stand there like her husband. Maybe that's why he stands there. I don't have to do anything. I just have to stand there and I'm probably getting laid tonight. One of our turnoffs is overly drunk couples.
Yeah.
So we bailed. I don't want to do this like this. I just don't. So we wake up the next day, go to the pool. We have to get our son on.
Yeah.
Hootie Hoo is there. Everything is cool. And then we see her in the pool. She looks not well. I'm like, are you okay? Are you feeling good? She's like, I'm not. I'm like, what time did you go to sleep last night? She says, I haven't been to bed yet. It's like noon.
Yeah.
She's like, yeah, I'll take a nap later.
Oh my God. My whole body just started hurting.
Yeah. It just hung out, got some sun. We went out that night. They were taking the night off because they drank too hard. That night they were like, we're taking this day off.
Mm-hmm. She fucked it all up.
Now I got to wake up the next day and it's Sunday. This is our checkout day, but we're going to stay by the pool. I don't have much time left.
Right. All you got was your wife.
Yeah, but that doesn't count.
Yeah.
That's not why we're there.
No.
Now this is Father's Day. So we're spending the entire day where people are hiding in corners going, oh, hello. Hi, baby. Where were you? The kids were calling. I had to go to the room. You could see them pacing like they want to be nice, but at the same time, they're like, okay, let's get off the fucking phone now.
So wrap it up.
Let's wrap this up. Daddy wants to go get his cock sucked. So, and we had walked by one lady and you could tell that she was talking to her dad. Her dad must have been old because she was screaming into the phone. I love you, Dad. I love you. And I wanted to scream, your daughter's a whore. But I thought that would have broken the mood.
He probably wouldn't have heard.
No, he wouldn't have heard anything. So we're sitting on the other end of the pool now. So now we're facing the palapa. Front row again. This is my last sun time, right? Putting more Crisco on myself. I got to get burned up. And as I'm lathering myself up with oil, I notice Jeff is standing there, as he does. He's just watching me lather up. Karen's not there.
With a smile.
And I'm like, yeah, he's like smiling. I'm like, all right, I'm into this. You know, watch me oil up. Let's do this shit.
I'm scared.
I'm not scared of this. I say, where's Karen? She says, she's in the room. And I'm like, he really is just going to stand here. Now, this one was my fault. They were sitting in the chairs next to us. I had no idea. So he was technically standing next to his chair. But he had already set a precedent that he just stands places.
You weren't sure.
And I wasn't sure. And I was like, oh, you're sitting here. Oh, that makes more sense. Okay, then I'm going to get on with my oil lathering. Oh, and that's the other thing. Just standing there, Jeff, by the way, comes out with, oh, by the way, I'm bilingual.
I know.
I speak fluent Spanish. But now I'm like, you're bilingual? Yeah, I speak Spanish too. I'm like, You fucker. This always pisses me off when you hide that you're bi anything to me. Don't hide your bi-ness from me. Bisexual, bilingual, nothing. So she comes down to the pool, and of course I start flirting with her a little bit more. When you deny anybody for whatever reason, it creates an awkwardness, right? So we had said to her, we're like, look, you're just too drunk for us.
Yeah.
It's just not our thing. But I think even that little bit made her feel awkward. And I was like, you weren't awkward at all. What would have been awkward is if anything tried to happen. That would have been awkward. I don't want you to feel that way. You know, we got along. I made out with her by rubbing my cock on her leg, and I got really, really hard. And then she said to me, I have a tiny pussy. I love
why did you say that?
Now we have to have sex. Today. So we got up on the chair. I'm putting more oil on myself. You come over and you start blowing me for everyone to see, to gander at, because it's what we do. I'm lying there. She had already told us, she's like, I'm not into public sex at all. Just not into the exhibitionist thing at all. I'm like, totally cool. Don't need to do anything. But she started to go down on me at the pool. And then like it was just her. And I mean, she was sucking my cock for like a good 10 minutes. It felt like 10 minutes.
Yeah, it was probably more than that because he and I were just sort of holding hands. I don't even know what we were doing, just
I would
watching.
look over, you were watching, and I started dirty talking to you, which I didn't know the pool was listening. Did you know that?
No.
Yeah, people came up to me afterwards. We were like, we love that dirty talk. I'm like, what dirty talk? Because I had turned to you and I'm like, you like her sucking my cock, honey? You like watching your husband suck? Yeah, and the people were like, we heard that. We were like, oh, that's fucking awesome.
No, I didn't know.
They were both full like, we are fucking today before you leave. I don't care how it happens, but it's going to fucking happen. Of course, I have to play water volleyball. That is very, very important.
Yes.
I have to do that. I don't normally talk shit about the playmakers, but I hated my playmaker on my team. I hated her. She was treating us like 7-year-olds.
Oh, she totally was like the mean camp counselor.
She made us lost. We lost.
It's called lose.
She made us losters. We're all a bunch of losters.
You are.
We're like, hey, look, we got to pack. We got an hour. You want to fuck? We're going to do this now. And she's like, I'm down. We're going right now. We go back to the room. I took a shower.
Yeah, I did not.
Because I was very, very hot. My body temperature was already very, very high. At first-degree burns all over my body, which I'm happy with. Things that already sort of started to happen. But all I can think about her saying, I have a really tiny pussy. I'm like, oh, God. And she did. She had a tiny pussy. And I got to tell you what, felt like yours.
Wow.
You have a tiny pussy, too.
Yeah.
So 2 tiny pussies. I just kept saying that in my head. 2 tiny pussies. You guys start going at it a little bit.
Yeah.
Then I jump on top of her. And then Jeff starts going down on you and giving you oral for like 7 hours. And I'm like, that's good, because I never really do that to her anymore.
I know.
Because we've been together too long. And I'm like, use your vibrator.
Yeah.
You got people who'll do that for you now. You know what I mean?
So anyway, he was down there doing some good things with his tongue. He had that facial hair going on. So it was like this, it's like a stuffed animal down there being naughty and just.
I enjoyed watching that while I was sort of teasing her a little bit, started playing with her a little bit, and she was so wet. I'm not even going to do foreplay. I have to be inside of her right now. So I ran over. I literally stumbled with the condom like I do. I can never break them open. I don't know what they're fucking made of. I don't know why they don't have little, for men, tear here spots. They should. We're panicking at that moment.
And your hands are looby. They're wet. They've got oil.
Yeah, you can't stroke yourself and do a package with 2 fingers at the same time. I guess you can use your teeth. I'll do that next time. Or I'll just go bareback. So,
better choice.
Yeah, better choice. Yeah, it's on. It's a new kind of condom. Can't see it. I think I used this joke before. You just put the ring on. And you're like, yeah, it's transparent. It's there. I promise. It's a new brand. So she looks at me, she's like, I want to ride you. And I'm like, no. I want to stick my cock inside of you. I stick my cock inside of her. And I go to town. I was trying really, 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 really hard.
You were working.
I was working really hard.
Yeah, way harder than you work on me.
She felt, of course.
I mean, I was like, look at that hip movement.
Yeah,
I
right?
haven't seen from.
You noticed that, right?
Magic Mike whipping it out over there.
Magic Mike it is.
You were.
I was like James Brown up in that bitch. My hips going. Dun, 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 dun. I was going deep because she was so wet. I was like, I think this one actually likes it. I think I found one. I think I'm doing good. So I started going extra fast, extra hard.
Look over at you and you're just turning.
This is when things start going bad because it's just like Richard to ruin everything, right? So then so I say, well, why do you get on top of me, right? All right, I'll get on top of you. And I sort of take her on top of me and she starts going. Now, this is when Richard's body goes, shut down, overheat. Overheat. It looks like I'm coming down off of meth. Like I've been on meth for 17 days and I just went cold turkey. I am dripping with sweat. I'm as red as an apple from the sun. My body core temperature is probably 100 degrees baseline. I am sweating so hard and I'm thinking, why did we not get the fucking air conditioner fixed? Because I look at everyone and everyone is drenched in sweat.
Everyone is sweating.
Everyone is.
And we turned it down to like
16.
1.
My body starts to shut the fuck down. So I'm shutting down. I have a condom on. She's still super wet and I can't feel anything. And I'm like, I'm going to die. Like I felt lightheaded. I had asked, I'm like, is anybody else hot? Is anybody? And they're like, yeah, it's pretty hot in here. I'm like, guys, should have gotten that air conditioner fixed. So we had finished up because I'm like, I'm out. I can't. I have to go bring my body core temperature down and rinse myself off.
Yeah.
That's how hard I was working.
Yeah.
And I'm glad you witnessed it, though.
I mean, and I'm not a jealous person.
Uh-huh.
Like I don't get jealous of seeing the girls and stuff like that. But I was jealous of those goddamn hip movements.
I'll give you some of that hip movement.
All right.
I'll give you some of that hip movement.
All right. Because,
I got to tell you, though, I got to be honest with you. I'm going to be honest. In this particular situation, I was able to do a lot of that because I had the condom on. It numbed the sensation just enough where I was able to really go hard because I don't like...
You can feel the end of my vagina?
No. I don't want to come too fast.
Oh.
With you, I am pacing myself because I don't want to come too fast. I want it to last longer than it lasts, but I'm so bad at sex. But it's true,
stop
though.
it. I mean, yeah.
But it's true. But I will. You make me come really fast. I love having sex with you. I really do.
Oh, that's sweet.
And I do come really fast.
Should I reciprocate that now?
Huh? No, you don't have to. You don't have to lie in front of everyone. It's fine. But yeah, so the condom and the wetness, there was a lot that was like, oh, I can really go to town here and I'm not going to premature ejaculate.
I didn't even know if it was because of different heights and different body types. It's like you can get in different positions. And
no, she's laying down on her back. Everybody's the same on their back.
They are?
Yeah.
Okay.
I will do it next time. Some of that Magic Mike James Brown shit. Dun, 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 dun. I'm even going to do that. Yeah, I just have to plan better. I have to like come and then I'll do you again. I'll add maybe another 3 minutes.
Stop.
Maybe. Well, it's
you
not
did good today.
I still came sooner than I wanted to.
Because we had shit to do.
No, it just felt too good. And you were so turned on tonight.
So what? You need earplugs.
Nah.
If you can't hear what I'm saying to you, you just say stuff to me, but then you can't hear what I'm saying to you.
I don't know, but sometimes you say some fucked up shit.
Oh, you told me to shut up in the bed. I forgot. Do you remember?
Yeah, I've told you that before. I'm like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Don't stop saying dirty shit.
You did.
You're going to make me come too fast. Stop it. Enough. I feel like she had expectations of me. So I was trying to pretend I was a porn star, which I'm not.
You gotta act young when you're with the young ones.
Yeah. And I failed her.
No,
I
you're
overheated.
so cute because you do that. Like, do you think she enjoyed it? Do you really think she enjoyed it? I'm like, oh my God.
I still question it. I just like
such a cute thing. Like, I have an insecure swinger husband that after we do stuff, he's like, I hope she enjoyed that.
I hope she did.
It's really cute.
I feel bad I got overheated because I did. Like once my body overheated, my dick was like, it only stayed at half mass after that. And I knew it wouldn't go back up until my body cooled down. I was just that.
Yeah.
What I should have stayed in the same position. I would have been fine. But she had said, I want to be on top of you. And I wanted to give that to her. So I ruined it for myself. And I ruined it by not getting the air conditioner fixed. And then what they don't even know is you were so turned on after they left, you jumped back into bed and got your vibrator and kept on coming.
I have to do that sometimes. Like
you did that and I ran and gave her a hair clip that she left in the room. You're
go, baby.
masturbating with a vibrator. I'm like, oh my God, she forgot her hair clip. That's what she's going to miss. I come back and you're still vibrating away.
I turn into like the most selfish cunt. I'm like, I want more. And you're so empathetic to anyone else. Like, is she have a good time? She forgot her hair clip. Do you need a Gatorade to go?
I did. I'm running across the resort naked. Like, please like me, please.
Well, yeah, it's.
I've already written Desire a strongly worded letter. I did on the way out.
You did it in your head?
No, we said it to the guy.
to-
He was like, again, sorry about the air conditioner. I was like, I just tried to have sex in there and I couldn't. Fucked me up.
All your fault.
It's like, we said we would fix it. I'm like, I know, it's our fault.
He just laughs at us.
So that was it.
Oh.
That was the foursome that was just way too hot. All right. Well, anyway, that was our first time back in a long time. Hopefully we can do it again next month. Maybe we'll stay again. Maybe
No, I think we should do every month.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we should. We have enough points stayed up.
We have a lot of gathered points. We're like squirrels with our points because we only use 2 days.
Yeah.
That's enough.
Yeah. God, it was enough. I couldn't even go to the gym the third morning. I was like,
Yeah. So, all right. Maybe we'll do it again in July.
Yeah, we have to.
There's room.
I'm going to tell people.
Yeah.
To
So
start booking.
yeah. And we're going to get, maybe get that airtight August going. Maybe we'll stay there for a longer period of time. Who wants to do an airtight August party?
I
You do?
It's just, I think we should do a party every month and just see how.
I can't do that.
Honey, we already have like people coming. We might as well just
I understand.
tell other people to come.
But you can find somebody way cooler than me. And then
But
you can
that's
have
the-
like
that's what it was
stand-in
like.
Richard.
And his name is.
Zac Efron.
Oh
Do you think Zac Efron would do it? Has he started following us on Twitter yet or
Yeah.
Instagram?
no, he is not.
He's not following us back?
No, I actually was going through like the top accounts you are least active with. You know who was in there?
Who?
Zac Efron.
God damn it.
I know. We're not active anymore together.
It's just like Zach.
He's-
All right. Well, let's start planning our next trip.
All right.
My penis is ready. I have a little more color.
We'll find whatever weekend is like the deadest and we'll book it. We'll say, let's do it.
And if you are that lady who had sex with me and you did have a good time, please call in and let us know.
Call it.
We don't have a phone, so send us a text. Hello?
Hello?
Who's this?
This is the gal that had sex with you.
Welcome!
Thanks. And by the way, I loved it.
Ah, I loved it too. I really did. We really appreciate it. So we're going to call you Jeff and Karen. This is what I want to know. Do you remember saying, hey, I'm going to fuck you before you leave here?
Of course I do. Oh my gosh. I was waiting for you all day. And there was even another couple that came in. He came in first, and I was pretty sure it was you. And I made a lap around the pool and got like within 3 feet. I was like, nope, not him.
But if he doesn't show up, you
sir.
are a very close second.
Sure.
Well, that makes me feel really, really great because, you know, I don't feel good about myself all the time. And when people want to have sex with me,
That's what I told her. Well, you came to me and you're like, oh God, you're just like, oh, he's yummy and this and that. And I was like, please go and say all these things because it's not a lot of times that girls are confident enough to say what they want and then say it to me or say it to him. And just, even if they do think it, they won't say it. I'm like, oh my God, I'm so happy that you're like confident in voicing it. Let's go.
yes, she does not have a lack of confidence. That's for sure.
Karen
does not have a lack of confidence. And then the other thing, Jeff, that I want to touch on briefly is, did you know before you went to Desire that you just stand in spots? Was that something that you had always been aware of?
On occasion, I've been accused of that. I just think it's, typically less creepy when you're not naked. But...
I agree.
You know what? You might be right. I never really thought about it like that.
It's just not as apparent until you're
a person standing there didn't notice him. A naked person standing there, that's kind of fucked up.
Yeah, I'm working on it.
No, it was lovely. You don't come off creepy at all. I want you to know that. I don't want anybody to think that, because you don't.
He's always smiling, so it made it okay.
We also left this part out. One of the things that you gave us was a pair of shorts, because one of the first things I said to you was, I love your shorts. And they're like sort of pink and they had little sharks on them.
Mm-hmm.
And I had asked who bought them. And I think you bought them yourself. Is that correct?
I did buy them myself, but
You have very good taste. You really do.
I'm always impressed with a man who is like fashion forward and
Yeah, because it is very hard. I think I've succeeded a little bit in trying to get guys to stop wearing board shorts.
Thank you.
That has to stop immediately. So I'm trying to spread that word. And I was guilty of that even just, I guess 2 years ago.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You know, when I do my editorials on the side for fashion,
Right.
it's one of the things that we talk about.
Yeah.
So I know that Jeff listened to most, if not all, of the podcast, but I remember, Karen, that you weren't quite caught up. Is that correct?
It's correct. And I think I just finished up episode 15. So I have some.
Jesus
Oh my
Christ,
God.
15. We were like 12.
although she did listen to Anal.
Oh, yeah. It was so good.
Oh, you jumped ahead. You jumped ahead a little bit. Did we inspire you at all for anal?
Yeah.
This is what we try to do.
Yeah, I keep trying to dust the butt plug off, and I think she's game now, but we're still trying.
I talked a big game last night, but then I got real tired.
It takes a lot of energy. I got a text. It does. I got a text, though, from a friend that read this. Hey, brother, you just increased my chances of getting anal by 300%. Thank you very much.
Oh no, I would totally second that. But I mean, I will say that the podcast really helped her get comfortable with Going Desire. And I mean, clearly once she is somewhere, she gets comfortable pretty fast. But
Yeah, you seem comfortable. One of the things that we didn't really go into too much detail was our thing with being too drunk. And one of the things we didn't really get into was that sort of, you felt like awkward a little bit. You're like, now I feel like a little bit awkward. We didn't really go into it, but
Yeah.
did you understand where we were coming from?
Of course I did. And I think what I maybe struggled with a little bit is being so attracted to both of you and really wanting things to happen. And then also knowing like, I have this like small window of time, not only like, because you were checking out Sunday, but also like my own small window of time where I am somewhere between feeling awful and hungover, feeling really good, and then cruising on into late night and completely losing my mind. And I know that about me. So I'm like, I just have to play it cool, not get too drunk. And like being around you during the day, I think I just wasn't feeling great any of the days we were hanging out at the pool, except for that first day. Just trying to be cognizant of my own like.
Nobody did anything wrong or anything like that.
Yeah.
And I think we, as a foursome, bounced back relatively well.
Yeah, it's that honesty of being able to just be like, hey, we adore you. We have cool time talking to you.
We don't want to stop hanging out.
Yeah,
with
we
you.
don't want to stop.
You do
we
anything
want to make
wrong.
sure that you feel like not weird.
Now, how long have you guys been in the lifestyle?
Like 6
7
months.
months.
Yeah.
Long enough. You're veterans. You're doing very, very well.
we definitely had to stop calling ourselves complete newbies after the Desire trip. So
Yeah, because you guys were doing pretty well there before we showed up.
Oh,
You
yeah.
had-
I feel like I could fuck anybody now.
believe me, anybody would be honored to have that tiny little pussy. But one of the things that I think is a mistake for couples sometimes is if something as small as that happens, something as silly, something as sort of insignificant, what happens is the next day, people don't address it. They almost distance themselves from one another, and that insecurity really drives the two couples away, and it becomes worse. I want to commend you for really just sort of not going into a shell and being open and being vulnerable enough to be like, yeah, that's the way it was. I'm taking today off, but I still want to have fun. That's just to anybody who's listening. Look, we're not experts at anything, but in that case, we see it happen all the time. That little insecurity sort of seeps in, and then it's just everything's ruined.
Well, he was watching you guys come to the pool and we were already there, and he was like, oh my God, are they avoiding us? Do you think like she's mad or whatever? Because we're used to stuff and we watch people.
Sure.
That's what we do. Like we're there to guess where their head is at and try and unwind it from there and circumvent whatever problem is happening, because we want everyone to have a good time and we don't want to be the cause of any ungood time.
Well, we appreciate that. And to your credit too, you talked to us about it. You could have chosen not to, or also avoided us. And so I think just talking about it and being honest, I'm a very honest person. I'll tell you exactly what I'm thinking. And I know not everybody can do that. I'm sure you've seen all kinds of weirdo situations, but yeah, I just appreciate you talking to me about it. And we were able to have like the best, hottest sex ever.
It was the hottest.
It was the hottest.
It was incredibly
super hot.
I really wish I was able to come. I wanted to come so bad. I was so upset that I didn't come. But listen, maybe next time.
Next time when you kidnap us.
Next time when we kidnap you. Jeff, can you tell everybody how you learned how to speak Spanish again? Well, no, you don't have to go into specifics.
I traveled a lot of Spanish-speaking countries for sure. So
that makes sense.
A summer in the Yucatan, and then I spent a summer in the Guadalajara area and one summer in Spain. Took classes all those places and worked a few of them. It's
amazing because if you took somebody and you said, which person does not speak Spanish? Literally everybody would point to you.
Yeah.
So do you get like a shocked look when you start speaking Spanish to some of the staff at Desire?
Definitely initially. And then of course they won't speak anything but Spanish to me.
Yeah.
I mean, I enjoy that as well. It's one of the probably things I get the most enjoyment about going to Mexico.
I bet. It's something that living here for so long, it's something we still wish that we could do, but our Spanish is still so bad that we start to speak Spanish, and instead of switching over, they just switch right back to English, and we switch to Spanish, and they're like, no.
Not practicing with me.
You're not that good. Let's keep this in the universal language area, okay? Because you're fucking this shit up bad.
I don't have this kind of time to sit here and teach you Spanish.
You don't have time for this. It is not cute. Yeah, so I was super jealous of you when you came over and you started talking to Pal, who I love Pal so much. All I want to do is impress her all the time. And you just start talking to her in Spanish. I'm like, what the fuck?
It was definitely one of the prouder moments of my life.
Oh, good.
Yay.
He does love Pow too.
Yes. How can you not?
How can you not love Pow? I
He's
mean,
so
she's
cute.
just, I tell Lauren this, I spend time just staring at her almost, I guess, like Jeff. I just sort of stand there and watch her do her thing because I don't know, she's like a character out of a book to me.
Well, we just wanted to have sex with her.
Who doesn't?
Who doesn't want to have sex with Pal? I mean, god damn.
Yeah.
All right. And then really quickly, lastly, the one thing that I just wanted to briefly touch on, aside from giving us a pair of shorts, one of the things you also gave us was COVID-19.
We're real sorry.
In our defense, we had no idea that we had it.
I get it. Listen, you guys were not symptomatic at all when we were hanging out, when we were having sex. But one of the things that Karen and Jeff and myself, when we first met, one of the very first conversations that the three of us had together was, can we just get it already and get over it?
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah. It was one of the first things we said, and we all wound up giving it to one another.
That's really funny.
So talk about things getting exactly what you wished for. Are you guys okay now?
Yes. Well, I mean, we're both feeling much better. Honestly, it was interesting. I mean, we got back to the States and wondered for a day or two if our hangover was just ever going to go away, and just
yeah.
Felt that way for a little bit because we definitely went after it hard at Desire. But I mean, I will say, like, very, very possible we gave it to you, and we're fairly confident that, you know, there was another guest. Don't know who they were, but I don't think we showed up there with it at all. But
it's so hard to know where we picked it up from.
It's impossible, right? And this is
we're also not doing the blame game. Like, you know, you go to Desire, you kiss a bunch of people / have sex and give blowjobs. And I mean, you just sort of kind of, you're putting yourself at risk.
That's the thing you have to realize. There is no magic shield here. It is a different country, but the virus, it really doesn't know race, religion, age, nothing. So if you can get it around the corner from you, you can get it here. And we really don't know if you gave it to us. We really have no idea. We don't know where we got it. The thing that got a little confusing for people was a lot of people didn't know that we were guests staying with guests there.
Yeah.
So it got a little confusing, but again, we're going to talk about that in a separate place.
But we do appreciate that you at least reached out to us as part of like the community, which, you know, is kind of how everything rolls in the lifestyle community. It's like, hey, I got strep.
Yeah.
Just want to let you guys know.
Which reminds me right now, I forgot to tell them I have gonorrhea.
Oh,
also,
great. Okay.
Something I left out.
I just get that test
because it just hit me right now when I was thinking about what I was when I say I was never more balls deep inside of somebody, Karen would be it.
Ow!
Yeah, I was trying to hit that. I was trying to hit that spot.
Right, you did. You did over and over.
But I'm glad you guys are okay.
Yeah, and you guys are good.
Yeah, we had a rough sort of emotional time with it, I guess. Did you guys both get sick together at the same time?
We did.
That sucks, doesn't it?
I mean, it's just like, I don't know how else to say this, honey. Don't be sick. You need to take care of me.
He would be like rolling over and be like, is it time for my Tylenol? And I'm like, I've been passed out. I'm passed out. And he wakes me up to ask me if he needs medicine. I'm like, can you help a bitch out right now?
You boys are the worst patients.
Oh my God, I'm the biggest baby ever. And I was angry that she was sick. And for us, the same thing. For us, the same thing. For the first 3 days or so, our symptoms had started like on a Wednesday afternoon. And I don't know if you guys remember when you were here, that big dust storm from Africa was sort of blowing over the area. It sort of made it look cloudy, but it wasn't cloudy. It looked more polluted than anything else. And we thought it was that. That's what we initially thought. We were like, God, this dust cloud is really getting to us today.
I have a scratchy throat.
Yeah, we shut the windows to the house. Yeah, things went downhill from there. Yeah. But and I know you guys were not the only ones at the resort. I just think it was really nice of you to be completely honest with us.
Transparent.
It was worth it.
Go, Jeff.
Totally worth it.
Do it again, sister.
No, I was going to say I totally would do it again. I mean, we're hoping to go back soon. I mean, I would certainly don't want to get anyone sick. But
doesn't matter. We're immune, bitches.
Right?
We're going to start the immunity club. Go on, Jeff. Sorry.
But no, I mean, we had such a good time our first time. And thank you guys so much because you were a huge part of it. And thank you for being guests while we were there because that was definitely a huge piece because, you know, I mean.
We'd have had to walk down the beach or something. I was going to figure it out.
You would have figured it out. It worked out. See, it all worked out for some weird, odd reason.
It was great.
And next time, book through us because I remember yelling at you for that, for not booking through us. So you will do that. Can you tell everybody how temperature hot it was in that room when we were having sex?
I don't know how to convert from Fahrenheit to Celsius, but I'm going to say it was fucking 100 degrees in your
It was like 100 degrees.
Oh my God. And it was so humid. I'm pretty sure everything was foggy. All of the like mirrors and the like door, the glass on the door, everything was like dripping wet. Like your TV was wet.
Yeah, we were both so wet. That's how I see it. We were both so wet.
I'm not even sure we could find our cubby at the end.
Yeah. I did that.
You had a cubby. I forgot. That was so cute.
I looked at Jeff and I was like, "Are you hot?" And as I said it, I could see he was dripping in sweat. And then emotionally hot on top of it. So it was quite amazing. And then the last question I have for you. How much would you have missed that hair clip had I not discovered
And
Buddy,
come
it's
chasing after
it's
you.
like a $5 hair clip, but I can't tell you how much it means to me. It's so freaking awesome of you.
Thank you.
Throw
Thank
it
you.
down and make sure we had all our belongings, especially that damn hair clip. That was something I needed every day at the pool.
I want you to, whenever you wear that hair clip,
I will think of you fondly.
She just really wanted to see your penis again.
Yes!
I get it. But just so you know, when I think of you, both of you, because I was on the second story and I had looked down and I was like, and they're like, oh my God, thank you so much. I said, I'm going to throw this down. And Karen was like, I got it. And then I looked at Jeff and I was like, who's the better catcher? And he's like, yeah, honey, I got this one. And that's sort of the last image I have of the both of you in my head is looking down and catching this hair clip. And then I went back and disgusting Lauren was in bed with a vibrator.
Good for you, sister.
I got me worked up.
Thank you so much. We really, really appreciate it. Thank you for calling in. I don't know how you got the number. That was amazing.
Listen, I'll hunt you down, buddy. I love
You already did. Thank you so much.
Thank you guys.
I will see you
Can't wait
soon.
to see you soon.
All right. So that was the fun part.
Yay!
That was when everything was
Happy-go-lucky.
happy. Everything was amazing.
I mean, it was a little hot.
It was very hot. But then things sort of, how do I put this, fell to shit.
Right. This
They
is Act 2.
Right. So what happens is we go in that Tuesday. So we leave the resort on a Sunday. We come back Tuesday. We're still feeling fine. We do the workshop. That's it. That's when this human dumpster shows up to our workshop. And sort of ruins.
Not in the lifestyle.
Yeah, no, she's not in the lifestyle. So she's
But she
immune.
wanted to do the workshop. Yeah.
She's immune.
Right.
And mind you, she came to this workshop with 4 other couples.
Uh-huh.
She was not wearing a mask at any point during her stay because I saw her by the pool. I saw her at the workshop not wearing a mask. And we asked her not once, not twice, but 3 times, do you want to be touched? And each time she said, yes, I do.
Along with the husband.
This is her being concerned, I guess, with catching COVID.
Yes.
So we do the workshop that day. We come home, we record.
Yes.
The very next day, Wednesday, we start feeling symptoms. You early in the day, you're like, I don't know. I think we thought it was that dust cloud.
Yeah.
That was happening.
Allergies.
Here. That later that night, I start to develop a fever. The same night, we get a message from the couple that you just heard on the podcast that were like, hey guys, listen, here's the deal. A few of our friends have tested positive for COVID and we ourselves are not feeling that well. Well, all of those things put together, the next morning we decide we're not going
No
in.
can do. It's just not it's not smart. It's
we
not.
have no idea if we have COVID.
Yeah.
or
I'm not taking it in there.
but we're not going to take it in there.
Right.
There was no way. It was
Right.
just like all of these things put together. You don't have to be a fucking epidemiologist. What are they called? Epidemiologists?
Yeah.
to put these things together and be like,
genius.
hey, I might be putting people at risk. So we send a text to the GM of the hotel,
Yes.
the entertainment manager, the front desk, and the assistant to the entertainment manager.
Yes.
Telling all of them individually, hey, here's how we're feeling. This is what we're going to do. We're not going to come in, and we're not going to come in for 2 weeks to make sure it's safe. Not even planning on getting tested at this point, really. So we send those messages out. They all go, okay, great. Thumbs up. That's it.
Yeah.
A week later now, it is literally a week later and it is Tuesday and we're supposed to show up for the next workshop. Now, here's what we're up against. We have affiliates that booked through us that are coming in.
Yep.
We have friends that are coming in to see us. Many, many, many people that email us and say, are you going to be there this week? You know, whether they're members, Patreons, whatever. We decided, all right, well, we have to reach out to these people and say, look, we're not going to be there. We're self-quarantining. So we do this in a few different ways. We send out an individual email to each person that was supposed to check into the hotel.
Yeah, that booked through us.
Our friends who were podcasters, spiritual
Jeff.
swingers, Dr. Jeff, we were supposed to meet, New with Tags podcast. All these people are eventually coming in. So there's no way to just ghost. There's no way to just be like, guys, like what's going on? We got stuck in traffic. Like there's no way to ever pull this off. So we send out an email. We put one story on Instagram that says, hey, we'll be back. We're not feeling well. We'll be back after we get tested because we want to make sure. And we put up one message on Patreon that said, sorry for the slowdown in content. Basically, we have the sniffles. We'll be back soon. That is when everything went to holy fuck.
It's like it was one of those little bombs that explode or something. I don't know. It was just such a tiny, tiny thing. And it just...
What happens is the resort, I guess, monitors our personal Instagram.
Which I still find weird and creepy.
They have a conniption fit.
Yeah.
Why did you put this up? We're like, I didn't know that there was a rule. We had no idea what you wanted. You never said, don't put anything up.
You are sick.
You know we're sick. You've known for a week now.
Right.
By the way, not the first time that this has happened. They're like, hey, you guys posted this thing. And we're like, yeah,
what?
You're not tagged in it. Nor is there a hashtag that refers to you in any way.
Right.
It doesn't really make any sense. But still, we're like, what can we do to help?
Right. Take it down.
Someone on the Patreon page took a screenshot of our personal message. He took that. He posted it on Facebook. That
one screenshot.
That waste of space of a woman took that screenshot and said, here are the instructors that got us sick at the workshop, and used that photo as her proof that we were sick. Not that we were ever really lying about it.
But we did get a blood test.
We did, which came back negative.
Right.
And we're like,
in 2 hours.
This seems weird. And then we, after reading and understanding what the blood test was, we were like, this is not what we need.
Antibodies.
This is different. So there was a very short period of time, maybe a day, where we were like, oh, we don't have COVID. We're negative.
Right.
But that was wishful thinking. Meanwhile, we're just putting up posts and then taking them down, because every time we put something up, someone would photo it or take a screenshot and then repost it for their own narrative. So we wound up leaving up one post that was like, hey, if you want to talk to us, meet us at a bar in Puerto Morelos.
Otherwise, I'm not printing anything anymore.
Nothing else goes in print.
Because there was another message from management that came down.
Again, like they just relentlessly
screenshotting stuff and sending it to us.
This is what came through today. This is what came through today. And we're like, I can't control
Facebook.
It has already been stolen. People have it. It's been in Kik. It's been in Facebook. It's been on WhatsApp. What exactly do you want us to do?
It's going on QVC soon.
Yes. What happened was we were in a corner at that point. We have this woman who won't explain to people, I wasn't aware that they were at the hotel for 4 days straight.
Right.
I am just going to blame them. A few facts about...
I spent 90 seconds with them.
Yeah, total of 90 seconds. But this woman who got symptoms 7 days after we touched her, after being so concerned about spreading the virus, got those symptoms and stepped on a plane and went home. Fuck you, lady.
Yeah.
How dare you potentially get me sick? How dare you touch me after I said yes? How dare you risk me like this? Hey, lady, we have no idea. We were tested before we walked in this place this morning. We have no symptoms whatsoever. I don't care, Mr. Instructor. I have put myself in a position where I am in a confined space with people who may have COVID. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a fever and a plane to catch. Fuck you, lady. Fuck you, lady. Because undoubtedly, she got someone else sick.
Absolutely.
There's
at least one person.
At least one person. They each got at least one person sick. Now, I want you to take one person from that plane, and I want you to take her post of her complaining, but I'm going to take that information, and I'm going to reach out to each one of her Facebook friends, and I'm going to say, here, your friend was coming home from a swinger resort and believes that she got her virus in a sex workshop where she was jerking off her husband in front of a bunch of people. So here's the screenshot. There's all that information. Good luck with your life, lady. Because I know.
But what about the plane? What were you going to say about the plane?
Well, the plane is like the workshop. So you have a bunch of people who unknowingly could have possibly spread to anybody.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
She is knowingly getting on that plane
With symptoms
with
and a
symptoms,
fever.
but doesn't give a shit about anybody around her
Right.
except herself. That's it. Me, 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 me. That's all I care about. Now, look, if you get on a plane with symptoms, that is up to you, okay? We are not here to judge your morals or your ethics or to say what is right or wrong. We're not here to judge that. However, if you are a hypocrite, we will judge that. And lady, you are a hypocrite and fuck you. And I say, good day, sir. I say good day. Because I thinketh this, Lauren.
Yes.
I think that her friends would react to that kind of information and be like, oh my, you were where? You were what? And I don't think that she would enjoy having her information shared like that without context around it. But most importantly, I really believe that they would look at this woman and say, yeah, that's a pretty good fucking way to catch COVID.
Hey, lady.
Hey, lady, stay out of sex workshops. In fact, don't go to a fucking hotel.
How about that?
There's one option. Look, we're not happy with what happened. We are very angry, as you may have heard in my tone.
No.
Yeah. And we're not happy with either side. But what we want to say is this, and we will end on this for everyone, no matter what position you are in. When it comes to this virus, when it comes to not only going to Desire, but any place. And I heard this on a podcast called Behind the Yard Sign. I'm going to steal it. Have the courage of your convictions, meaning if you decide to leave your house for a non-essential service and you are going outside into the world while this pandemic is still happening, you have raised your risk for yourself. You have to own that. Know that you went to a hotel or a Costco or a Walmart or wherever you decided to go, whether you wore a mask or not wore a mask, it doesn't really matter. But have the courage of your convictions that you went there, raising the risk for you to get the virus.
Right.
Okay. If you are a business owner, have the courage of your convictions that you provided face masks for everybody, that you are trying to keep your staff clean. You are trying to keep your clients from not spreading the virus. And you've done everything that you could from your standpoint to protect your people. In this case, the hotel did do everything they could to protect their people. They tested everyone. Everyone wears masks. Everyone does everything. Everything is voluntarily. We still ask, do you want to be touched? You have every right to say, you know what? I don't want that right now.
Well, and then we caught the virus because we chose not to wear a mask and be in close contact with others who weren't doing it.
The most important, we played with a couple that was possibly infected. I mean, we can only do it by chronology, but even that is sketchy at best. But yes, Lauren, you are correct. We did the literal opposite of social distancing. And the only thing that wore a mask was my penis. And even that was for a very, very short amount of time. So we chose those things. And this is the position we're in. We're between this lady who's spreading false information and between a hotel who put up every fail-safe and protocol in place to protect everyone, but both sides are coming at us. So we're like badgers in a corner.
Yeah.
We can't defend ourselves and
no one's on our side.
And no one's on our side. It sucked. Have the courage of your conviction. We don't blame them. Who we blame is ourselves.
Right.
That's who we blame.
It was
but
our decision.
What leads us to next is because of that woman's post, they immediately canceled the workshop.
It strained the relationship between us and the hotel.
Over nonsense.
Yeah.
We have no information of if or when we are going back. Financially, it hurt us a lot.
Mm-hmm.
We have been basically, out of work for 4 months now. And it
just took it off the table.
For an indeterminable
amount of time. Indefinite.
Indefinite.
Yeah.
So we want to close this very negative section of Room 77 with a positive at the very least. There are really good people out there.
Yeah.
We want to thank the Patreons so much because when we started Patreon, we never ever thought we would be in a position where we were almost dependent on that money.
Yeah.
And it has become
The amount of messages that we got, people were reaching out like, I heard you guys are sick. Are you okay?
And
then
we
people
were like, I don't know what to say because people are, everybody at the hotel is like,
you can't say you're sick.
All our friends are like, what is going on? And then these rumors start popping up everywhere. We just want to thank the people out there who did support us, who did come to our defense. Gary, who does the communities over at Desire on Facebook, I reached out to him because I was like, look, man, this has to disappear. It's not true. It's just not true. I know this woman thinks we were there on one day and she wants to blame us, but she just unemployed us. From that one post.
Yeah.
Unemployed. We just wanted to take a moment and say thank you so much to the people who supported us. This hasn't been a really easy time for us because we got sick at the same time. It is not an easy virus to get hit with those kinds of texts and blame and trying to get people to take down stuff while your wife is in a hospital literally getting x-rays because her chest is tightening up, and you're fighting with people to please take down your post was maddening and exhausting. And we know one thing, we're not going to lie to anybody, and we're not going to
whatever the cost. It's like we tried to keep stuff quiet and be like vague and everything, and it's just like, for me especially, Instagram, everyone knows Instagram is me, you're Twitter, we both do Facebook. And, I put it up there on Instagram at story at night. Like, we're waiting for results to come back in from other people. We'll be back soon. The workshops are canceled this week, just to be like, hey, and, I do message a lot of people. I enjoy staying in touch with people. I enjoy that personal relationship and getting people and getting them here and working up to that trip.
But getting them here under false pretenses is not something that we want to be a part of in any way.
Shape or form.
So
no, I can't do it.
We're not going to lie to you in any way. The truth is if people are sick up there, we have no idea. We really have no idea. And people keep asking us, what is the occupancy? What are people sick up there? And the truth is, from the very beginning, we have no idea. We hear maybe a little bit more from people because they sort of check in with us, but we don't want to make a blanket statement because we get a message from one person that says, hey, we got sick at Desire, or we're sick at Desire right now. We can't put a blanket over it and say everyone at Desire is sick. And we don't want to share their information because that's private to them. This is what Lauren and I decided. If you don't feel safe going to your local Costco or Walmart and taking off all of your clothing, including your mask, and having an orgy with those people, if you feel like that you would get COVID in that situation,
you don't even have to have an orgy, just hanging out with them.
Yeah, just going to Costco and if there is a jacuzzi in your Costco, good for you. Good point. There's no difference. Just put yourself in that situation. It doesn't have to be in the deli section, but that's where it is in my head.
I would be in the bakery with the cookies.
But if you put yourself in that situation, you say, do I feel safe?
Yeah.
That's the situation you're looking at because
it's not a magic portal where you walk in. If you don't have a fever when you walk in, then you're magically in the bubble. I wish it were.
And the hotel can only do so much.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
This is why they do literally everything they can to not spread it.
Yeah.
They do allow you to make your own choices once you are there. That is on you. It is not.
That's the theme of this movie.
That is the theme. So that brings us to this. I wish I had a happy ending, like a walk off into the sunset.
Well, the happy ending is neither one of us
are dead.
Well, I wouldn't say that, but we made it through. We're recovering. We are now building those antibodies. So I feel like a tiny little superhero.
If that's the end, then that's the end. You know, we'll find something else. We'll move on with our lives. I'm going to open a company called Belly Rubs, which is, this is true. This is true. If this is my next venture, which is I just, you hire me and I rub your dog's belly. That's it. It's simple, right? You bring your dog to me. What do you want? 3 hours of belly rubs? Done.
3 hours of belly rubs.
And then we'll just expand from there. So we don't know what our future is, guys. We really don't know. We're going to try to do something.
I mean, we're still going to try and be swingers.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, we're not going to give up fucking. And I think we're going to go over to Patreon and we're going to record a little something special over there. But again, we don't really have that much material this episode because we spent 14 days in bed.
We were asleep for 14 days. We could do a segment on Richard's weird dreams because that was...
Well, I mean, emotionally, I'm not kidding. Like, this has been just horrible. I mean, it's really been weighing on me every single night I go to sleep. You know, where you have those fights in your head with people. You're trying to convince someone
that it wasn't that way.
Just stuck between these two spots of, you know, this criminally, I don't know if she's a criminal, but in my head, she's a criminal. This woman who is just hateful. When you are in a time like this, and it doesn't matter what side you fall on, the fact of the matter is people are getting sick. You know, the first instinct should not be blame. It shouldn't be blame. You shouldn't be blaming anybody for anything.
You should be selfless.
You should be helping.
Yeah,
you should be reaching out saying, what can I do for you? What is going to make your life easier? And that is what confounds me about people all the time, man. It's like when there is crisis, they just concentrate on them as a person, not as a society, not that we are all fighting together. Life sucks right now. Yeah. I mean, life sucks for you, lady, who got sick. Guess what?
Yeah.
You didn't make anything better. You made it worse. You made it worse. So why don't you take that energy and try to make somebody's life just a little bit better? I've had it. What
if you just went off, we're like, I'm wearing white flowy pants and I'm going to open some sort of meditation yoga place. And
Number one, I don't look good in flowy clothing. I don't have the shoulders for it.
All right.
Belly rubs, that might be a thing. Maybe.
You can wear flowy pants and rub bellies.
Dog bellies.
I know. Dog belly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, if you want to invest in belly rubs,
we'll make a special tier on. And it's just going to be Richard going to the pet random dogs.
Videos of me getting bit. I'd say we were about a 5.
Yeah.
I'd say affected wise, it is no joke. It is real. Maybe I was a 6, but that's just because I'm a big baby.
On the baby scale, you're probably like an 8.5.
Maybe an 8, but really a 5.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll talk more about that disease of a woman she is worse than COVID.
But you have to take your own advice and you have to listen to, you know, your action of putting it out there is not going to help anyone else's life.
I know, but it makes you quit. You can tell by my Twitter account. I just gave up.
Yeah.
I just stopped.
I know.
I just stopped. I'm like, fuck it. I don't care anymore. I don't care.
It took your soul. It sort of cut your soul out. That's why I stepped in and I said, you know what? We're gonna do some virtual stuff and
we're
gonna get that belly rubs up and we'll figure something out. The universe always provides for us.
Yeah. All right.
Back to flowy pants.
So I think this is the funniest episode we've ever done.
On the next episode, rape.
I don't know where we go from here.
Da 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 da.
All right, Lauren, so that is our show. Thank you so much for coming on the journey with us.
Yes, that's so better.
We hope you enjoyed yourself despite the kicking and screaming that we did through a lot of the episode. We hope you had a good time. Now we're going to go over to Patreon. We're going to make a little video podcast over there about our story and how you never would have been able to make it through COVID without me.
Yes, because you are the best patient.
It's okay. You're still a little feverish. Just keep it to yourself.
Love you.
Quickly, Lauren, what are you addicted to this month?
I am addicted to this new meditation guy. My name is Jason Stevenson. And he's from Australia. And I fucking love his voice so much. And he puts me right to sleep. And he meditates the fuck out of me.
What is his name?
Jason Stevenson.
Jason Stevenson.
I don't know what country that is.
Northern border. It's a very, very distinct.
Tasmania.
Even north of there. Not a lot of people go there, so not a lot of people are familiar with the accent. So you just have to trust me on this one. All right, well, if you're into meditation and sexy sounding Australians, then go check that guy out. I, obviously, this isn't going to come as a shock to anybody, am addicted to Hamilton.
What?
I know. You'll be back. And any fun fact that comes with Hamilton, I just want to read everything about it. I still remember being in LA and asking agents and publicists and managers, is there any way you could get me tickets for Hamilton? And they're like, yeah. Oh, dude, you're hilarious. So I really thought I was just like, I'll just never see it because now we're here in Mexico and I'll just never see it. But now I did. I laughed, I cried, and it was better than Cats. And I saw Cats on Broadway.
Did you really?
Yeah, of course I did. Here's the thing about Cats. Everything is better than Cats.
No, don't say that. We have a really big Instagram follower that's in Cats. Well, he was in Cats.
I'm sure he would agree. Most stuff is better than Cats.
Oh, bless him.
That is our addiction. Tell them about Bikini Addiction, Lauren.
For Bikini Addiction, we support our podcast, fellow podcast listeners at Bikini Addiction. If you book through us and you book 5 nights or more, we and they, by I mean we, I mean they, will send you a free bikini. Go to our website, book with us. They will send you a free bikini. We'll send you the code. And if you want to just buy something, support us and use promo code ROOM77 at checkout, and it will get 10% off for you and free shipping to the U.S., not in Canada.
Go check out those suits on Instagram and all social media, Lauren.
And I just got a whole bunch sent to me, and I'm super stoked.
And we're just going to get them on you one at a time, shoot you out. If you want to volunteer to model in those Bikini Addiction bikinis, send your auditions to Richard. I'm just going to need a couple nudes. You don't even need to put the bikinis on.
Just hold them.
Just send me that. That's the audition process. It really helps us out if you are coming to Desire, to Temptation, or taking that cruise. Go to room77life.com and use Lauren's box. It's been a tough time, and we really, really appreciate it. Which leads us to, last but most importantly, not least, our patrons who have kept us alive and breathing, and we really, really appreciate it. Lauren, who are our new patrons? Now, Lauren, what I'd like you to do with all of these names is just, rather than reading them out loud, just so we can all be a little bit more entertained, I would like for you to do them in the style of Hamilton, Guns and Chips.
Oh, God.
That's the song. And I want it done well. Okay? Can I be your hype man?
Sure.
All right, just ignore me if I do any
J Meg233, Mark and Fran, Judy, Richard, Lake Diver, Cooper, Timmy, Donald, Cocktails and Dreams. And then it's Dustine, Piano Keys and Giles, Richard, AOL, Fizzy, Mr. McMahon, Jay Baker, Yo, DG424, Brandy, Aaron. And then it's Leo and Jim, Kevin and Mary Lynn, constantly confusing, confounding with Marcus, Edwin. Everyone give it up for Room 77's favorite Patreons, Vicky S., Amp Battle 1984, TNA, Mac Attack 2005, My Mom Doesn't Listen Anyway, Adrienne, ZMS 2019, Cairo Doc, Mr. Bernstein, James Chloe, Philip Malone, Ricketts, and Ken. And we have adventures, Nudist Couple, Sam Reed, Allen, Sarah Taj, Beach Rats, Bridled, Rockin' the Sea, Barrett, Maddie, Kevin, Marilyn, Chelsea, Ash Brian, Eskert 77 Hamilton.
You finished?
Yeah, that's it.
Honey, that was amazing.
Hamilton, here's our last Patreon.
That was amazing. Hold on, I don't know how to stop the music. Oh my God, it was so good.
Thank you. I spent a day and a half on that.
That was really good.
I'm really grateful.
You're my little rapper.
Yay!
All right, well, there's no other way to close it out other than that. So, everybody... Lauren! Everybody, you're welcome. Thank you so much, Barrett. Super generous of you. You floored us. We really, really appreciate it. And we want you all to know that it helps a whole lot, especially now. Thank you, patrons, because we were finally able to buy almost 1/10 of 1 Bitcoin. So thank you for that. And Brandy, I really want to have sex with you. You know who you are. And that about does it for us.
For more information, photos, or to contact us, go to room77podcast.com.
Thanks for stopping by Room 77.
We had a blast.
Now get your clothes and get out.